Okay. Hubba hubba. Okay. I think we're live, maybe, sort of, kind of, potentially. Yes, no, maybe so. Hello, hello. Yeah. Alright, cool. We have audio, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going, chat? Okay. Before we do anything, I need to check something because... Okay, it's saved. For a second, I thought the world didn't save from last time, but it did. So... Last time we did battery stuff. A lot of battery stuff. We have the chlorine processing, and today's plan is I want to get some stuff going. What stuff? I have no idea, but something. Make it a magnet. That seems like it would be useful. Let's go check. Oh, let's go check this. Okay, that music feels very loud. Tap that down just a wee bit. You missed it. Unfortunate. How sad. Yeah, I just did battery stuff. Got an electrolyzer, a bunch of chlorine. Nothing too special. You happy? No, you're not happy. Why are you not happy? Do these need to be normal cells? Now, are you happy? Now you're happy. So let's put that back in there, turn these back in universal cells, and claim all that. And I accidentally almost duped something. Okay. Let's get a shell away. And put a shell in there. And chlorine over here. And bag away. So that basically wraps up everything we did last time. There's a lot of different ways we can go now. Can I just directly turn this? No, I can't. That's sad. Why are those not stacked? Okay. One thing we can do today... I think we'll definitely go for the magnet, maybe the Black & Decker one. I don't think that would be too useful. There's a bunch of stuff here we could do. Spikes. XP shower. We do the big tanks. So my steam production, it is 16 creosote doodads constantly powering this guy for an average generation of 3,300 liters a second with this giant steam tank. So we're kind of chilling on steam, not gonna lie. I'm gonna get this glue quest down here real quick. Just throw this in a machine and convert. I think the assembler will take fluids, yeah. So if we convert these to normal cells and then do that, it should be happy. And we'll take the bags as usual. Put that back in there, convert these back to universal cells, and pick that up. Yeah, it should suffice for at least a little while. I looked into some other people's setups in terms of how much steam production for MV and even HV. And I think, especially into HV, I'll probably need some more, but from what I've seen, as long as I supplement with some oil, this should be enough. You can do some circuit stuff, and don't really want to do that quite yet. I do want this magnet, though. This would be very nice for when we go mining. Why does that say 0? That's weird. Why does it... That's so strange. Why does it... Huh. For some reason, when I right-click that, it gets rid of the stuff. Anyways, let's go get a lithium battery. We have that. We just need a bunch of magnetic steel. I guess, yeah, that's just 9 magnetic steel, so that's 18 plus 4 is 22. Get all this magnetized. It's also, oh, the blast furnace. That could be interesting. Yeah, because I think you need that to do some of this other stuff. Yeah, so this is just talking about the EBF, so I think that's in multi-block holes? Yeah. Air filter. The hell is this? Ah, it's for pollution stuff. Got it. Yeah, we're not going to do that anytime soon. This is interesting. Why one coke oven when you can have 10? Joke's on you, I have 16. Click on the 1 out of 1. Above the whole bookmark page. What? Oh, that's what you... Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get some of this compressing. Something else I would like to do is... I know there's, like, LV compressors and all that, which I imagine are probably just faster versions. So I do want to invest into that at some point. Okay, one more. Get the second block. Just get all the upgraded versions of all these machines. I mean, these basically get... They take less power. Ah, okay. So noted. Yeah, I'll probably still get them, though. Always liking less power consumption. Has a higher... Yeah. Yep. That I am aware of. Yeah, we could do some more LV infrastructure today. Probably not gonna, to be honest. In terms of just batteries and battery banks and that sort of thing. So does this require power, or does it just go regardless? Does the quest say? It has a limited range, but who cares? Remember to turn it on. HV, you can craft it into a better one if you still need a magnet by then. Cool. I swear, Minecraft music cannot just pick a volume. Ooh, this is an enchanted Elfie bag. Very special. Alright, another thing to add to the bag. This thing is really filling up. I hope we can get a bigger one soon. Is it EBF day? I think it's EBF day. Okay. Good bit of stuff here. Alright, in order to get aluminum ingots, you need an EBF. It's another very important step towards victory, so let's get started. Getting the mica for the heating coils might be a little tricky, but you can get a substitute for the first tier of coils. I already have mica, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So, start with this stuff. We're definitely going to use the assembler for this. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, get rid of this guy. We want... Was it 11 or was it... Yeah, 11 EU. Let me actually look at the thing. So that's 10, and then you need the one for that. Okay. Then we need... Yeah. Should have to sit on blast furnaces. So this guy is actually not that expensive. Invar isn't too bad to get. We need one of each of these guys. So I think we have to do the glue, because we don't have anything else. Which is fine. Then we got the output bus. Then we need the input hatch. We have to do the glue one again. Then maintenance hatch. Oh, that's joyous. Okay, I think we have to do this one. I don't think there's really any way around it. Do we need a muffler hatch? LV energy hatch. Lubricant. I guess we need the lubricant anyway, so we might as well just do it in here. I don't know if the enchanted ones are worth combining, so they don't transfer the fortune up. So noted. The hatches and the coils are the hardest, especially the energy hatches if you don't have stuff for them. Understandable. And then just the coil blocks. I think we have to go to mica insulator foil, right? Vending machine, mica insulator, mica based sheet. Certus quartz dust, quartzite dust, another quartz dust. Silicon dioxide, how do you get that? It's a bunch of ways. Grinding andesite. Bunch of different things you can do here. Oh, you need 2 energy hatches. So I close take a while, so let's start on those first. Cool. So is the best way to do them the insulator foil? Or the alumina silicate wool? Silicate. Oh, that's the alternative I think it was talking about. Yeah, so let's not go down that route. Let's do the Let's do the mica. And how many of those do we need? 16. 16 of those. This list got so long so quickly. I'm probably going to remove this from that chain and have it be its own chain. Copper and nickel. I do that in the wire mill. And then you, I assume we make in the alloy smelter. That's just copper and nickel ingots. Okay, so that's doable. We'll probably get started on that really quick. The mica insulator foil is probably going to be annoying. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get the mica insulator sheet. And silicon dioxide. So does quartz dust. It's the hard part, yeah. Looks like it. Centrifuge. Oh, okay, if you centrifuge. Is there a better thing to centrifuge? Oh, there's like a bunch of stuff here. Ooh, black granite dust is good. Quartz sand for a pretty low % chance at it. Red mud. Moon dust. I'm thinking the best way to do it is going to be just grind up a bunch of sand and then centrifuge it. Get a bunch of other stuff out of it as well. Alright, we should have a good bit of sand. We'll just do like 4 stacks. Where's this zombie? I have no idea. Okay, we'll get 1 grinder doing sand. No, that's a 108-second. Wait, what? Oh, gosh. Do flint. 4 seconds, 1 to 1. Point taken. I'll just keep that grinding anyway. Oh my god. Why am I slapping with the pickaxe? Okay, let's turn that on real quick. I don't know where he could have spawned. Genuinely have no idea. Huh. Interesting. I'll just leave that on in case we see it while we're running around. Okay. So yeah, just do the flint dust. And this we get through this guy. This we get through. I think the best way to do it is you just macerate flint. Yeah. Okay, we'll just macerate. What is that? 16 flint? Yes, that's not bad at all. Alrighty. And then and then next thing we need to do, so we can actually get rid of that one because that's simple enough. We need to get these mica-based sheets. Oh god, what's... Oh, that's HV. There's no way in hell we're doing that. Let's centrifuge this real quick. So we need to get mica-based pulp with asbestos and put that in a forming press. Problem is, I don't have a forming press. There's a bunch of crap in here. Yep. It's gotten me a few times. Real quick, I want to get that copper and mica go, or the copper and nickel. I can speak words. Going. Where do I have? Where did I put all of my nickel ore? It's the mica. I'm very confused. I could have sworn I got nickel because you have to get it for this one, right? Yeah. So where the fuck's all my nickel? Or am I just blind? Oh, I'm just blind. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so let's get all that ground up. And get a stack of copper. Oh, we're getting low on copper. Ooh. Do I have any... Okay, I have some just sitting around. Let's process a bunch of this real quick. Okay, mica-based sheets. So first thing we need is a forming press. I believe that's actually a quest in the LV tier. Ore washer, forming press. That is a compressor, that's not a forming press. There we go. Why can nothing ever just be cheap, huh? Why do you have to be so damn expensive? It's not cheaper either way, is it? Yeah. Damn it. Okay, make more steel. Yeah. I have some cooking over here. Just throw that in there while we're waiting for it. Alright. Take all this, throw it in there. Actually, can I just directly smelt this? I cannot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of you guys. I forget how do you see the... Okay, 14 of these. Need 9 steel for that guy and 2 wrought iron. Nuggets are so annoying. Yes. Oh, okay, I'll go back and grab that in a second. Okay, Bendy boy. Just get these magnetized while we're at it. Ooh, that kind of uses more than I can output. Just be quick about it. Okay, we're good. You found a spawning hook? Where? Am I blind? ¿Dónde está? Am I just blind? Oh. I am just blind. Okay, give me one sec. Yeah. Alright, get that in there. Machine casing. Copper wire. And machine hole. Alright, we just need the 2 piston boys. I'm still annoyed I can't do this. And I have to use this dumbass recipe. Okay. It's so expensive. We need 6 plates plus 2. And I need 8 for rods. Actually, do I have any rods pre-made? I have some magnetic ones. Okay, bendy. And these. Ooh. I might take that out real quick. It's gonna overpower it. That's gonna take a second. In the meantime, what can we do? Not much. I guess we could make stuff for all this, but eh. I guess we could actually worry about getting the hope that we need in the asbestos. Let's go grind up some asbestos. I should have a good bit of it. I just don't remember what it looks like. There we go. Yummy, yummy, sniff, sniff, all in my lungs. Take all this shit. Can I now smelt you? I can. LV energy hatches. Oh boy. So it'll take 4 steam generators to power the EBF, is what you're saying? Is it just 4 amps? Is that like at 32 volt or at yeah, 32 volts? It needs 4 amps. Yeah, this is almost done. See if it can actually hold up for long enough. Damn it. I was hopeful. It just didn't work out. Each hatch only accepts 2 amps. Got it. So could I do like, if I did like 4 generators into 1 battery box that has 4 batteries, could I do a 4 amp cable coming out of that then just attaches into 2 hatches? Would the game be smart enough to recognize that? Alright, forming press. Yes, okay, cool. I will take your word for it, and if it explodes, it's your fault. Alright, let's get rid of that guy. Mica sheet. So you just need 32 mica-based pulp to do in the mixer with... Is the raw rubber dust, is that going to be more efficient? I think it is. Yeah, it's going to be slightly more efficient. Okay, so now we need to grind up some mica. Ask for an amp, only up one amp will go down the wire leading to it. Right. That's what I was pretty sure that's how it worked, but always good to check so things don't blow up. Where's all my mica? There we go. Yeah, we'll just do all of it, sure. Just do a full stack. Can request on the same line, right? Do that guy in here. How are we doing? Doing good. That in there. Nickel's done. Let's get these two going. Why are you not? There we go. Okay. This shouldn't, in theory, overload the system. Each of these is, yeah, that's 1200, so that's less than the 4800 the pipes can do. Yeah, we need to upgrade the entire thing to potent at some point. Potent. I said it right, shut up. Superconductor. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I will keep that in mind. And with the scallop, it's horrible. With the scallop is absolutely vile. Okay, we did that. Now we need to do the wire mill on circuit 2 with those guys. And then we just need a lot of molten tin. So that's 16 ingots of tin. Let's go do that real quick. I'm assuming we can just extract that guy. It should work. Fluid extractor. Cool. Let's go in. Let's check on the mica. We should have more than enough. Actually, I don't know if we have enough raw rubber dust. We may have just immediately blipped all of it into other stuff. So let's centrifuge this guy real quick. Yeah, that's all just random ore dusts. Oi, bloop. Is that any weird fluid in it, right? Yep. I'm forgetting how the game works. Bro's losing his mind. Honestly understandable. Oh, already got all that we need. Awesome. So you need 16 of that. Now we're just waiting on the mica. not the fastest process in the world, but gets the job done. Raw rubber or resin. Yeah, I think it's more efficient with this, though. Because if you do it like this, it's 1 resin per. But if you do it like this, because you get... Where is it? You get 3 for 1. It's slightly cheaper to do it this way. Is there anything in my mixer? Do I even have the mixer out? Where's my... There it is. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Just throw that in while we're waiting. Oh, dub, 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 dub. Okay, we're actually getting our first bits of mica powder, or mica dust. Let's just take 8 of this real quick. We'll go wash it. So we get 8 of this. Or I guess we need 24, right? 24 of that. Yeah, okay, well, so we'll just wait. Let's go wash this. Let's also get a bucket out so we can refresh the water in the cauldron. We really probably should just get an ore washing station. So we have infinite water, so there's no real reason not to. But whatever. How's Mr. Wiremill doing? Slowly but surely. I think I should be done with all that. So we can pick that up. Alright, so we have 24. Cool, let's go wash this. Okay, throw this in the mixer. Get some of that going. I see circuit too. There we go. Okay, so that'll get made, and then this is the forming press on circuit 1. That's just the pulp and the asbestos. Alright, we'll just let that go. It's gonna take a little while. I think that's everything for that then. You can just let these guys finish processing. Whatever they got. And we can move on to the energy hatches. Oh, sorry, I have like a million. Okay, we'll leave this here. I'm probably actually going to move this into... Can I move this into its own section? Or do I have to, like, completely delete it? I think I have to completely delete it. Energy hatch. How? We're actually going to do this recipe. I lied. Okay, so we need 2 of these guys. And we need these guys. Actually, I'll probably do that in the assembler as well. Just so you don't have to use random components. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. The motors. And then we just need the low voltage coils. It's just gonna be a bunch of steel. That's just the wire mill. Okay. And then we have the processors, and then it's just lubricant, which I do not know how to make. So we'll deal with that later. Check the mixer. Okay, that guy's done. So this thing goes into the forming press on circuit 1 with that guy. So we can delete that, and we can delete that. And then this goes into the alloy smelter with the silicon dioxide. Just make sure this processes properly. Cool. And then that will go into the bending machine on circuit 1 for the foil, and then we should have everything. And then this is just in the assembler. So we can actually move all the tin into the assembler then. Are you still going? Yeah, you're still going. What circuit? Circuit 3. Okay. Oh, gorshity gorsh. How do you do lubricant? Distillery. Oh boy, do I have to do oil? I haven't done anything with oil. Okay, you can do creosote oil, which I have more than I know. Oh, you can also do seed oil. I might do that then. It's kind of slow though, it's 20 ticks. Or 20 ticks is what, a second? So even like best case scenario, if we need, what was it, 4,000 lubricant? It would be 2,000 seconds, which is half an hour. Other options. I mean, oil is 6 every 16 ticks. 16 divided by 20. 0.8 seconds, and then it's times 2,000 divided by 6. Okay, so that's 4 minutes instead of half an hour with the seed oil. So we can probably just go grab a bucket of oil. It shouldn't take too long, I'd imagine. Scoop up your nearest oil spout? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I do need to make a distillery, though. Yay, new machine. Another new machine. Oh, hiccups. Okay, we need this guy. And we need this guy. Not that one. We want the assembler one. We need the motor. Really considering just crafting, batch crafting, a bunch of oil. Oil's goated though, indeed. God bless America. Oil forever. Okay, this goes in the, I think it was the, yeah, the alloy smelter. Is there a circuit for this? There's not. Boop boop. Right, that one. It's not passing until later, but if you have the setup to process, it's incredibly nice. I mean, even I've seen online, even if it's not fully automated, it can last a pretty long time just by itself if you use it efficiently. So, you know, occasionally it'll take some babying, but it's not that bad. Okay, bending machine. Yeah, that basically uses no power, so that should be fine to just run in tandem. Ooh, it's slightly too much, actually. Okay, we'll have to leave that there. Just for a second. Let's wait for this guy to finish. In the meantime, let's start getting all the resources for the distillery. Alright. We need a pipe. We need 2 glass. 2 circuits. And everything else we have to actually make. We need 4 of you, 7 of you. We need 3 of you. And the 1-ton screw we have. 2 rubber rings. Another pipe. 5 tin for the fan. It's called rotor. Sorry, not fan. Okay. Alright, magnetize that guy and extrude that guy. Yeah, I'm still using it for one of my multis, definitely not, because running it at any tier higher than LV causes it to have more parallels than I can power. Honestly, fair enough. Is that everything? I think that's everything for the pump. Should just be able to throw that straight into the assembler. Circuit, I don't think matters. Nope. Cool. And then we just need the machine hull. Okay, 2 of you, 9 of you. Hey bro, can you hurry up? I got stuff I need to make. I probably have to take the tin out of here to be able to make the casing. Okay, that's done. So we can actually start doing the rest of the mica in here. That's this back in. Bring that back down to 3. Throw that back in there. Take our 2 plates. That finished running by itself. Okay, machine hull and distillery. Alright, let's grab a couple of buckets. I can probably just grab 16 actually. Just stock up on it. Sleeping bag. Daily Greg fact. This will not be daily. Man of Steel from Britannia makes ridiculous GT tools. Really? It's the oh my god, 512,000. I mean, I'm probably nowhere near starting Britannia, but that is good to know. Let's get some blocks real quick so we can get up to the top. I honestly have no idea how these work. I just kind of assume that there's only source blocks down the center. And that seems to be true. Okay. Let's go place this guy down. You can get in Britannia as soon as you get a Thancraft one. I think it might actually be acceptable right now. Oh, really cool. Okay. I don't have... I mean, I have plans to eventually do Thancraft and all the magic stuff. I'm a big magic guy, so we will definitely be doing magic stuff. Don't you worry. But machines first. We're here to Greg right now. And God said, let there be Greg, and there was. Okay, so we need to put this on circuit 24. Throw oil in there. And if I just... Cool. Can I shift these in? I cannot. And there we go. And we just let that do its thing. Okay, foil. Cupra nickel. Bam, 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 bam. Ladies and gentlemen, we have coils. Distillate. Yeah, it sounds like demonic. I thought that was going on in the music for a second, but no, it's just this thing sounds like fucking demons coming straight out of hell to rip my ass open. Show me what a fun time is. Anyways, this is working. Cool. We got our Cooper nickel box. If we can actually get this thing today, that would be awesome. I don't know if we'll get to actually make any aluminum with it. That might be a little ambitious, but if we can actually get the machine today, that would be awesome. We can actually mark both these off, or all that off now. I keep forgetting the steam multis get so close might have not been the worst part. Yup. I kind of realized that myself. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Let's get these low voltage coils first. I believe the fine wire is just circuit 3, right? Yeah. Oogie. It's the wire mill? Yeah. Circuit 3. That. Y'all in there. And then that's just made in the assembler, so I gotta wait for this guy to finish. Next thing is the motors. So 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many cables do we need for this? 14. We also need all that. Get 14 rubber sheets and 14 of y'all. Get 2 more charged boyos. Or magnetic boyos, I don't know why I said charged. Yeah, got all that. You're done. These guys need circuit 1. Those go and we'll run upstairs. Any blocks for this that we finish, I'm just gonna throw in this chest over here. Just so we know it's done and out of the way. Okay. What else do we need here? We need some tin screws. So best part about having that cutting machine now is now we can make screws without having to go back up. We just lathe. Actually, I'm gonna look at some more tin real quick. So we need some rotors. So yeah, with all that, that should give us everything we need to actually make these pump doodads. Okay, I'm gonna bring a crafting table down to that area because we don't have one down there, and having to run back up here every 12 seconds is starting to get annoying. Do I really not have a crafting table? Just sitting around. Okay. I'm blanking. Flint, right? Yeah, I just don't remember. I'm smart. Well, I'll just put it like there or something. Okay, let's take that tin rod, and then we slice it up. What circuit does it need? Oh, it needs water. Damn it. Okay, let me go get some. Water is free, so I don't care about using it. Bloop. Okay, let's get the extruder going. And we can actually make the motors as well. And we can lathe all of these. And should just be able to throw all y'all in here. Okay, what else? We did that, we did that, we did that. Should just need the lubricant. And the machine holes. The screws away. Okay, we just barely have enough wrought iron. We might want to get the arc furnace. Yeah, we probably want an arc furnace. I'm gonna throw. It's the best way to make nuggets. Alloy smelter, probably. Boop boop. Okay, bendy boy. And switch this guy to 8. So we have 4 of those, we have 2 of those, we have 4 of these. We need 2 circuits. We'll have these and set that, and then we just need the lubricants. Throw these into here. How are we doing on lubricant? Almost enough. Okay. That. Take all this. Make our damn machine holes, and we should have everything to make this guy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing something? Oh, just the circuit. Bam. That's 1 energy hatch. And 2 energy hatch. Bam. Another thing done. Alright. Let's just make 4 machine holes right now. So each machine hole is 9, so we need 36 steel. And that would be 8 cable. I need some more rubber, most likely. Maybe we'll just have enough, I'm not sure. I'm also deeply considering getting the multi-block compressor. And then, I don't know, slapping it over there somewhere. Oop. Switch that back to 8. Right, we should only need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that doesn't need anything. Cool. Alright, then we need 8 wrought iron plates, which will take a sec. let's take this stuff. And bend it up. Take this. Some machine casings. One more. Alright, let's go get. Or actually, we can just craft them here. Okay, get rid of that. I think we should have everything to make the maintenance hatch. So we need a wrench, a crowbar, and the snips, I think. So, snips. I know I have a blue crowbar somewhere. Wrench. I swear I have a blue crowbar. Can I use this one? I cannot. Is it up here? It's up here, okay. Okay, maintenance hatch done. I made my power setup calc incredible. Absolutely incredible. He is officially a wizard. Okay, so we need 2 chests. Oh, that's not 2. And we need a tank, which we're going to use the assembler for, because screw doing it the other way. We already have some strengthened glass, so all we should need is the rings, which we have to make like usual, unfortunately. Okay, tank time, and we also need the glue, so let's get that. Posted the Desmos functions, incredible. I will... Yeah, I'm probably not going to look at it until I get to that point. But once I do get to that point, I will most likely be looking at it. Okay, cool, that doesn't need a circuit. Make me my tank. Okay. Fluid. Bam, bam, bam. Actually, let's bring this down to 1. Bam. Bam. I guess we need 2 for one of them. You can just keep it there, and I'll just, like, look at it when it... Like, I mean, if there's other people in the Discord who want to use it, just keep it there. I just won't look at it until the time comes for me to do that stuff. Why did it... Did it automatically go back to... Okay, whatever, I can just screwdriver it. And then it's just like Invar City, basically. any of these. Actually, is this an LV? Okay, that is an LV. Are you an LV? You are an LV. It's gonna take like 12 years though. Bruh. Actually, bruh. Okay, that guy's done. We'll just have to wrench him, and then that's... Let's go, or not wrench, screwdriver him. Doot, doot, doot. I'm so glad that exists. Get those in. Get our last hatch thing. Cool. Pick up the extra. Actually, I think we'll have a bunch of glue in here. So let's grab a bunch of cells and slump that. Now, theoretically, I could combine all these just to make one, but whatever. Alright, let's stake this guy with Hyung. Bam, 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 those are done. Now we just, actually, fuck, are we gonna have enough nickel? I think we're gonna have to go get more. I don't think we'll have enough. Ow. The elbow's being weird. Why is it, like, painful? Yeah, we're gonna need more nickel. Bruh. Let's get all this processing. Okay, to the Twilight Forest. Grab our mining bags. Also, use our new magnet. Okay, Twilight Forest. That is the Nether, that is not the Twilight Forest. Lag! Nickel. Go this way. Oh, don't walk into that. Alright, that's the place that I died. That's fun. Ow. So the actual nickel, gotta go down a little bit for. Let's turn on our magnet. You know, it's amazing how much a little bit of convenience just helps out so much. Removes so many headaches. Gotta love it. Oh. New level based. I think one more level and we actually get a modifier. Finally. Get some more speed on this guy. Should probably just also upgrade the netherrack plates. Just make them marginally faster at the very least. We're also, I guess if we're about to get aluminum and our thing's unbreakable, it might be worth looking into if aluminum is a better pool thing, if it mines faster. I would imagine it does. That's kind of the whole point, right? Alright, that's got to be enough nickel. Right? That's the wrong backpack. Yep, that'll give us over a stack and a half. We'll make do with that. Where's the portal? Actually, we'll grab the nickel out and just immediately start processing it. Ooh, lag. Make sure that's doing the nickel. Okay, let's empty the bags. Get rid of these things. I don't think there's anything. That one, that one, or that one. Next question. Do we even have space to put all the stuff? Amber. I don't even know what this is. Okay, it's just like fancy nickel. Boop boop. There's no space. That's fun. I guess we'll just start throwing stuff in there. What do you do? You also smelt nickel. Impure redstone, stone dust, and stone dust. Oh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, go check on le nickel. So we'll just have to wait a sec for that to do its thing. In the meantime, let's get all the other stuff we need. So that's a stack and 10 of iron. And then all that will sort of trickle up. Need 3 circuits, 2 tin cable. And blast furnaces. So that's 15 plus 3 furnaces. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, is there a cheaper way to make furnaces now? Oh yeah, you can just make them with cobblestone now. Huh. I'd prefer that so we don't waste the flint. Flint isn't expensive, but it's annoying to get. So do that. That is surprisingly slow. Okay, let's get these bending. Alright, we might actually have enough time to wire this thing up as well. I don't know if we'll have time to get aluminum, but we should at least get everything set up for Thursday. Does this need a circuit? No, it does not. Okay, do your thing. That's actually not that slow. I like that. Okay. Let's start thinking about where we want to put this thing. While we wait for all the nickel to process. What are y'all doing? They're doing. Okay, so I think I said the plan right now is these two like bits are going to be empty, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas for machines, for a total of 30 machines. Just looking at this, I think that should be fine. I don't think there's more than 30 machines here. If there is, we'll just move some stuff around. It's not the end of the world. With that in mind, though, if we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 on this side, then a gap, and then we could put the EBF here. And the reason I say that is I know EBFs can wall share. So we have this 5 wide space. So if we put one here, then one day, once we get another set of EBF stuff, we can wall share and put another one there. I know I also said that might have been used for a tunnel, but yeah, no, that's getting thrown out. That's not happening anymore. That is going to be where the EBF goes. We might have a tunnel there. I don't know. We'll see. Just waiting on that nickel now. We could probably, I guess, go ahead and start working on the what, 4 steam generators that we need. That's going to take a sec. So, basic steam. On their side, really? Okay, that's weird. When I get a quad EVF. That's really strange, okay. What's the advantage of doing that? Yeah, I think everything else here is pretty obvious. Since a lot of the IO needs to go on the bottom. Ah, okay. Just makes it easier to access. Good to know. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, we're not gonna have enough rubber here. Although, we did centrifuge that entire stack. So let's grab all this. And where's the... Did I not put it down? I did not. Okay. Chemical reactor. That. And sulfur. Do your thing. And then we'll just ferry that over to the... Honestly, maybe just straight to the assembling machine. If it's already a liquid, there's no point in wasting power trying to do it any other way. Alright, we need 8 rotors. We need 8 fluid pipes. We need 4 of you. Let's get this in the extruder for... actually, let's do the nickel first. Put that smelting. Extrude that guy. Bada. Need a lot of tin cable here, jeez. Okay, we need 36 steel. Bend all that stuff. But if you have AE2 piping going into it, it's better to have them right set up so you can hide the cables, but that's way later. Okay. Understandable. I was gonna say that, like, that's that's eons out from where I am right now. Okay, how many total cables do we need here? 28. Let's get some of these cells out. No! Ah, you son of a... 24. I'm gonna scream. I love when that happens. I love when I forget to set my circuits. And then I just end up with a dummy thick ass cable that I'm never gonna need. Okay, let's try this again. Bam. Bam. Okay, while we wait for that, we'll get all the other stuff from the motors. Yeah, I imagine the rotors are probably done, yep. So we have that, we have that, we have that. We're gonna have to wait for that to finish to put in the plates. Let's get these guys bent. Alright, 32 fire and a ton of rods. Unfortunately, we don't actually have enough rods. So let's just get a stack lathing. Check on the nickel. I imagine, yeah, there's enough of this stuff now. Just gotta smelt it. We need 37, so 2 smelts and we should have enough. How are we doing here? Almost done. That's done. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, last one. And we'll pick up the rest of this and throw it on here. Damn, I really can't deposit all that. That's annoying. Let's get the rest of this in there. Okay, take all that out. Two, three, four. Throw that in. Put away the rubber cells. Yeah. Alright, we should have enough nickel now. Awesome. 37. And... oh, no, 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 no. Stop. Cool. Shitloads of invar. Need one more of these. And we can make all the motors. I lied. Now we can make all the motors. Okay, that's that done. We should be able to get the machine holes, and that should be all 4 of those. Awesome. Nuggets, my beloved. So real. Okay, let's get the fucking lathe going, because it's gonna take absolutely forever. And then the rest of this will just become plates. Okay, let's go put the one extra invar away. I'm curious if all the colors for these ingots are what they are in real life. Because I know a lot of the colors that this mod pack has is different from what other mod packs have. Which I find interesting. Hell no? Okay, that's what I thought. I imagine if I try to run this guy at the same time, yeah, it's gonna be too much. Bruh. Okay, in the meantime, let's get some of the infrastructure. What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong things. So, quick question. If this guy uses up to 1,552 liters of steam per second, then does that mean I would need 6,000 liters of steam per second to power the EBF? In which case I would have to get potent. Because if so, that's incredibly cringe. Please tell me I don't. Because that would require ripping apart all of my infrastructure and then remaking it. Don't think so, not sure. We could honestly test it in creative. I really don't want to fuck around with this thing. Because I do not want to risk, like, breaking it or anything. Let me see. Okay, yeah, if you could test that, that would be awesome. I would very much appreciate that. Because that just seems like an absurd amount of steam. I mean, I know it's the EBF and it's supposed to be absurd. It doesn't cost 6,000 liters. Because if it says a maximum of 1,552 liters per second, then I would assume that means it's running at max amperage. So if I need all four of these running constantly for the EBF, that would be over 6,000 liters of steam per second. I don't know a lot about how this thing needs to be built, but I know that it's stingy. And that it wants to be built in a very specific way. Only 3K? Okay. Let's fucking hope so. So we have the LV energy hatch down there. I've seen people put the maintenance like here. I don't know if it really matters. The steam. Oh, I need to grab some cables. No, it might be 6K, bruh. Please, no. Please. I really do not want to have to redo all of this with Potten. It's going to take so long. I mean, I'm going to have to do it eventually, but I just want to get the EBF working. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. It didn't even code it. I mean, honestly, we might as well do it like this. Because we're going to need the higher amperage anyways. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Looks like it's Potten time. So if I put that guy like that, that guy like that, and then steam, 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 and wrench and wire cutters. connect that up, then I just need to cut those with pipes. Okay, we'll put the input bus there, the output bus there, and then we'll put that guy there. And then we just need the casings pretty much. How is the lathe doing? Almost done. You just have to run 2 fluid pipes down to the EBF, 1 per 2 joint, maybe even 4 pipes, easy. Yeah, easy, simple. Nah, I might as well just redo it all with Potton, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna do it anyways. Potent, how the fuck pronounce it? I don't give a shit. I can say what I want. Anyways, Potton, potent, fuck. So just this, the normal fluid pipe, does 6,000 liters a second. Is that more efficient? I think that's just the same thing, but it doesn't use tools. How do we make potent? Okay, so you have to make the dust. Is that worth it? No, not really. So we need the dust. So we need a mixer. So each one of these is 3 ingots. But we probably want the big one, don't we? Potent. Yeah, we want the large one for the 12K. So, don't need mixer. What? So this is going to be 6 per 1. That's a crafting table recipe? Oh, really? Okay. So we need 6 ingots per, and then 1 dust is the, are they the same efficiency? Yeah, it looks like it. And this is lead, tin, and bronze dust. So lead dust isn't hard. We've already got a good amount of that. Actually, one thing I might do, let me get the measuring tape out and actually figure out how many of these large pipes I need. Ah, this guy's almost done. Actually, do it this way. So that's 20. Plus, so that's 51. These are going to be very rough numbers, by the way. 51 plus 28 is 79. $93. 93 plus 19 is 112, I think. So that's about 2 stacks, so we'll call it 3. About 3 stacks of these large pipes. And we'll do it through the extruder, so we don't have to use the tools. I don't think I have the large pipe shape though, so we'll have to make that. Yeah, just like all the other ones. Okay, so we want... Should we get rid of this guy? We want 3 stacks of this motherfucker. Extruder's LV. It's LV. I checked. I actually did check this time. Should be 3 stacks. So we need 1,152 potten, which is... I don't think there's any other way around it. So we have to get a shitload of this dust. And then we need this guy. And that tells us how much of all that we need. Cool. Oh, the Invar. That shit should be done, so we can throw all this in. Okay, then while that's processing, go ahead and get these frames. And then these are just back in that. Yeah, yeah. No, I got you. I was worried too, believe me. Alright, let's go get this large pipe extruder thing. Two, three, four. That was a great jump. Oh my god, it's so much crap. Good lord. But, I mean, hopefully 12,000 should be enough for future proofing as well. We'll see. At the very least, it'll let us run the, what the fuck is it called? The EBF while we're doing other stuff. It won't be like, oh, the EBF's on, so we literally can't do anything else. So, we may start to run into steam production issues, though. That's one thing we gotta look out for. What am I doing? I'm going the complete wrong way. Put this in the extruder chest. So we have it when we need it. Alright, we got all these. Does this need a circuit? It does not. Let's throw all that in. It'll be nice and quick, actually. Okay, let's get the EBF block made. big money. And let's get all this in. What do I feel like we're missing a casing? We're missing something. Am I crazy? Or are we missing something? Hold up. Oh, I don't think I made the muffler hat. Is that the issue? Do I need the muffler hatch? Do I need it though? Where the hell does the muffler even go? Okay, hold up everybody. Let's just get these in first, since we got them. Let's go make this stupid ass muffler. What the hell do you want? You want one of these, and you want one of these. Bronze rotor, can I extrude that? I can. Top, center, do not obstruct the muffler. Okay. So noted. You seem very insistent that I should not block the muffler. Okay, 5 of that. 9 of that. We'll go grab 2 wrought iron down there. Oh, God. 8 of you. 4 of you. Let's make this with the sheets. We need 1 of you. Okay, everything else we can find downstairs. I need 3 of that. Electromagnetate 1. Motor. Plates. You in there. Take that guy back. Take that guy. Take that, take that, take that. Do that, do that. Apparently I got too much copper wire. That's fine. We need the rotor. Bam. Done. Let's get this extra copper wire away and get this damn thing built. Let's make a hole right here. Okay. So let's get up here. Muffler. I'm now realizing I could have just placed it from this side, but whatever. Boop. Deform. Why no form? Boop. Deform. Update structure. Why no do? What have I done wrong? What crimes have I committed? Does it matter which way the muffler's facing? Like, does it have to face up for it to not freak out? Are you happy? don't think that did anything. What if I smack it again? Destruction. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Game's dying. I have that in the top left corner, just... Wait, is that supposed to be an output hatch? Is that what it doesn't like? Hold up. No, it said an input one. So why you being a bitch? Due to incomplete structure. Why? What? Energy hatch. Okay, yeah, both of those can be energy hatches. The muffler's in the right direction. Output goes on bottom. Oh, okay. Wait, you can't just do it like this? That doesn't make sense. Hold up. No, it says output bus. This can be an output bus, that can be an input bus. I'm very confused. Oh, fluid output? But that's a fluid input, so it should be fine. I think so, at least, right? Oh, no, that can only... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So I get rid of that. Do that. And then that. Oh! Oh! I think it formed. Ladies and gentlemen. It's EBFing time. Except not really, because I don't have nearly enough steam production for this thing. But it's here. And it's like only kind of angry. Pipe is loose. Okay, there's a bunch of shit that's wrong. Needs to be nothing but muffler. Got it. Okay. Fed by the muffler. Okay. So I know the neck you have to like do maintenance on this thing or something. Click with a tool to repair. And I'm pretty sure it tells you. Yeah, so you need a screwdriver, a wrench, soft mallet, hammer, crowbar, and then the solder thing. So I think we just need a soldering iron for that. Right? Which isn't too bad, it's just a battery. Does it need a lithium battery, or can we use a different battery? All these say lithium battery. I mean, we can make one. We have extra lithium. So yeah, that doesn't look that bad. We just make one out of steel. Steel and rubber. Then we can fix all this. Toolbox, yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff we can do here. But what this guy made, that's gonna be the end of stream today. EBF, we have one. It's incredible. Next time, plans are, I'm gonna get this guy actually functioning, spitting out stuff and things. Soldering iron. Sure. It's weird because when I talk about like soldering, I say it's soldering, but when I talk about the soldering iron, I say solder. I don't know why. Anyways, yep, that's gonna be end of stream. Next time, we will look into getting this guy actually functional, get all the potent set up. We'll fix all the maintenance issues. But yeah, this is a major step, and I'm very proud of myself. I got nowhere near this far the last time I played Greg Tech, so I'm very happy with the results we have here. So yeah, I'll see y'all on Thursday at 9. Adios.